alarms are transmitted to box 3382. That's 18 East Kingsbridge Road. That's Jerome Avenue to Morris Avenue. Fire in the store, first floor. Second alarms are transmitted to box 3382. That's 18 East Kingsbridge Road. That's Jerome Avenue to Morris Avenue. Fire in the commercial, first floor.
And announcing in the borough of BRONX. Second alarm has been transmitted to box.
The main body fire has been knocked down. We're still doubtful.
Division 7.
You get 2 additional trucks.
Division 7.
Box 3382 primaries in the fire building are completed negative. Trucks are still opening up. We're still doubtful.
10-4.
Okay, guys, this was a second alarm fire, or is. They got 2 lines stretched, 2 in operation. They got the main body of fire knocked down, but there's still a lot of work to be done, so we came to see. They got smoke pushing still. Fire was in a commercial on the 2nd floor. We're gonna check it out.
Do a little bit more overhauling.
They're doing overhauling.
It looks like we got all of it.
Sounds like they got all of it. All right.
Box 365, 1018, box
7-5 affected. 5 secondaries in the animal hospital on the 1st floor. Completed negative. Cutting the power in the basement now.
It was an animal hospital. They got smoke pushing back there.
Secondary, 1st floor, complete negative.
A little bit of smoke pushing. Look at all the ladders. 2 buckets and 2 sticks. I don't know if there's a back way to get in there. I hope they didn't have any pets or animals in there. Trying to figure out
Command to 90, 18. And Matt, we have companies for the lease. We also have the secondary on the 4th floor. Yeah, that's cool. 56 is going to come out and send that truck up and we'll get you secondary. Man to 5 seconds. 5 seconds. behind the stairs. Do you guys have access to that? Yeah, I believe so. Hold on, I'll send one of the guys in there now. Alright, that's why 80 moments thinking they might have seen something in there.
All right, they force entry to that business on the side. There's still smoke pushing on the top. It's dark gray, so waiting to see if there's any extension somewhere. Command post is right over here. The members are still working in there, trying to figure out what that smoke condition is up there. Two lines into the animal hospital here.
19 to 18. 18. Yeah, back here. I think I'm there. You see the light? What's up? Where exactly are you talking about? One of you guys down on the floor. Stand by. You see the light? 81 4th is shining this light there. Yeah, we'll get someone in there. It's going to take a little while. We're working our way back. Alright, that's cool.
I'm going to show you they're doing some opening up in the building next door. There's a decent haze in there.
Go ahead, Brendan. We're in the hair salon and exposure to on the ground floor. We have 10 ceilings in there also. We're just working on getting them. Simple. Good.
Still have smoke up there. It's pushing from over here now. I don't know if you guys can see it. Alright, they continue to open up there. Checking for extension. Alright, they're putting up another tower ladder to the building. There's still a haze pushing from the back of both of these buildings. You can see it in the light of the tower ladder. So we're going to continue to monitor it. It's still standing at a second alarm with 2 extra trucks. They're bringing, I think, more saws up there to open up. So we'll see. Hold on.
Do you have Con Ed response? Yeah, guess it must have
42128, special 2 public.
So it looks like most of this fire was probably in the back because there's no singe marks or smoke stains in the front windows of any of these buildings. But they got to continue opening up, find out where that smoke is pushing from.
Right, recreate in 5 seconds. Got the hand slot open up from the midway point on the adjoining wall away to the rear. All the wood is clean, no shards. Simple.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to poke around and see if there's any angles, but we came and we saw. They transmitted the second alarm rather quickly, so they had to have some heavy fire there at some point or another. Let me go around and see if there's anything to find.
3382, we're going to go probably will hold. We also have 2 extra trucks. We have a decent amount of overhaul.
All right, they went probably will hold. That doesn't mean that the fire is entirely out, but they got to do a lot of overhauling and a ways to go before they go under control. But I'm gonna go poke around like I said. Okay, I came back here to the animal hospital. There's no visible sign of fire back here. They took what looks like some windows in the apartment where I showed you guys that they were opening up the apartment building next door. And they took windows in this one too. One window they took there, 2 windows they took up there. The animal hospital has window bars.
1-8. And do me a favor, look on the second floor. There's towards the front, on the fourth side, there might be a caged cat there, and birds on the 3rd floor in cages.
They got a cat and birds. So the fire must have been.
On the 2nd floor, we do have a cat in a cage, and don't know if I can make it. Maybe just check out the birds. What was the location of the birds? I think 3rd floor. Alright, stand by.
Oh God, I think the cat didn't make it. I think that's what I heard. So it looks like this fire was inside the building, like probably in the walls and all of that, because there's no visible sign
1819.
of singe marks or nothing
If you
like
want,
that.
we can have Engine 81 hit some of the charge from above here, but I just want to make sure everybody's cleared out below. Just give us a minute. We got 48 moving in now, and they're going to open up from down here. So just let us get down.
All right, they're still opening up in there. I'm gonna go back to the front side. Tower ladder 45 coming in from the heights. All right, guys, they just said that the birds didn't make it either. So the cat and the birds sadly perished in the fire. We're going to be taking up from here very shortly. From my observations, what I said, that the fire was inside the structure and probably in the walls and all of that. There's no more smoke pushing, but they're still doing overhauling and opening up. In the back, because they're spraying and you don't see the water from here. Okay, I just poked around and saw the rack. Where's the rack at? There's the rack at. Track 3 all set up, ready to go. Okay, they're winding this down. They're winding this down. We're gonna get out of here. I think this is Kingsbridge Avenue. In the Boogie Down Bronx, 2 and 2. We're gonna see you all on the other side. '44, the Terminator.
Division 7.
Box 3382, we're going to go under control. We'll be 10-8.
10-4 Division 7. Under control, times at 2209 hours. Duration 1 hour and 30 minutes.
In the Bronx, second alarm box 3382 is now under control. And announcing in the borough of the Bronx, second alarm box 3382 is now under control.